Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is MW5 Gaming. Audio appears to be working both for the computer and for my mic. I think we'll call that a win for today. All right, so I think this is going to be our final episode of MechWarrior this time. We've played, I think this is going to be like the 58th episode since we have come back with the DLC. And it's like the 23rd episode of Piratetech Lite with Coyotes Missions. And I think that's given us a pretty reasonable look at kind of what both what the DLC has to offer, but what the missions have to offer as far as mechs and equipment and the way it changes things up to run Piratetech Lite. Also Coyotes Missions, which is, I think, a must-have at this point. I can't see playing without Coyotes Missions at all. I think it is just a flat-out requirement mod for me. Now, we'll be back, obviously. We always do come back, and I clearly wiped out the... let me lower my gain a little bit. I just saw the mic slam into the mic bar slam into the top there, so we were clipping. All right, so we'll be back when, some of the mods are back, the HUDs are updated. They work out the few little things that they broke as far as custom assets go within the mod editor. And then, we'll have a lot more options of things that we can try. But I think this gives us an idea. I've got a lot more stuff I want to play, I started Battle Sector the other day. We put up a couple videos of that over the weekend. I got myself a new laser cutter. I've been playing with that. I did a quick YouTube video on that. I will probably actually create a MW7 Makes channel, and I know I'll be making one at work for the Fab Lab. So, you might be able to see some of that. If that stuff interests you, let me know. We can make sure we get links posted for that. This is the most recent thing I've done with the, there we go. Whoops. With the laser, I did this last night and this morning. I just, a little bit wet, just rinsing off some of the burn marks. Trying to cut through a 1/2 inch plywood, as it turns out, it's about a 1/16 too far. I actually did kind of get through. I have some ideas on how to do it. I think the biggest problem is that when you're cutting through that thick with the laser, your focus point changes so much, right? A 1/2 inch is way too much for the laser to be focused on it the whole time. And so the problem is, you focus on the top when you start cutting on the top and you cut this nice thin hole. Well, then you need to change the focus to, farther down as you make continuing cuts. But the hole at the top is really thin. And the farther you focus down, the more the laser's fuzzy and wider at that point, because now it's focusing deeper in. And so you end up chopping off a lot of power. It's power that can't burn away wood. It's just power that's lost. And so the deeper you go in the canyon, the less and less power you have to focus through. I think if you start wider and engrave a wider groove that you then cut into, it'd probably do it, but I don't know, maybe that's an experiment for another day. So I think for today, though, I recorded 4 or 5 episodes last week, actually, that didn't have any game audio. I'd screwed up, and it was completely my fault. The recording software was looking elsewhere for the audio, and so it didn't happen. And so I was a little bit frustrated. I've rolled back, I think, to just after we finished everything else before as far as saves go. Let's take a look and see what mechs we have, because at this point I don't have any idea. We have a Shadowhawk, a Quick Draw, Vulcan, Catapult. We have both of our Orions. I love this Orion, by the way. This one, I know it's not the stock build. 3 large chem lasers and LRMs with some SRMs just for backup is absolutely, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It works so well. I think I have to lower the, I don't know. It's not too bad. I changed the desk once again. Everything changes all the time. And now that I put wheels on the desk, and that necessitated some other changes. And so now the camera is, well, the height of the wheels up. That's okay. We can live with that. All right. We've got Battlemaster, our Highlander, and Black Knight and a Stalker. Okay, so that's pretty reasonable. Let's go ahead and take a look at what might be available here today. It looks like I've got all 6 of these filled at the moment. I did, by the way, in that short playthrough the other day, get to level 12, and we knocked out about 4 of those. But, oh well. Oh, let's take a look at the star map. We are here at Marduk. What do we got going on there? 230 defense. And that's all for the wrong people. How about over here? Battlefield. I do love battlefields, but again, why are the missions on both sides of the map just for Davion? You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is Davion all day long. What I'd kind of like to end with, actually, I have a campaign mission there. Don't really care about those at the moment. You know what I want to end on? I want us to do successfully a heavy recon mission. So, there's one there. It's for the wrong people. Well, it's not for the wrong people. It's just not for the people we normally do a lot of them. It's for the independents, right? Screw the independents. We're only working for the big boys. We'll have to do a save where we only work for the independents. Or maybe that's our requirement. We only work for independents. We'll do anything that they want. We go full pirate. And I think that would be fun. Maybe something that gives us more factions. Maybe Comstar and Independence, and we play against the big houses. That would be fun. All right, so let's take a look at what the contracts are here. We have this one. We know we want it. It's actually going to get us this jump ship energy sale, which is nice. So it's heavy recon. We'll just, you know what? We've got money. We're just going to go flat out salvage on this one. It doesn't get as much, but, you know, that's fine. We need to, everything's repaired. We are doing some upgrades, and that's fine. We've got 315 we need. So let's go ahead. Let's just go to mission. Let's knock these out. See kind of how far we can push this thing. I think we put our stalker in back because it's the stalker. I think I'm going to go with my favorite Orion. We'll go there. We'll go with the Blackjack or the Black Knight there. And you know what? I think we had the tonnage for it. Where's our Highlander? Nope, we don't quite. Okay, that's fine. We're going Battlemaster. Oh, we're still 5 over. You know what? We're going Catapult. That gives us the tonnage. I honestly think this is probably the better mech, but let's see if we can get... There we go. Pretty close. I think we'll go with that. Do I have the people I want on it? Sneed is good with energy. Coleman. Let's see if we got somebody other than Coleman. We got McCrae there. Shenzing. Let's throw Shenzing in there. He's good across the board. This thing has a mix of weapons. He'll be fine with all of them. I think that's good. I'm 1 off of finishing up projectiles. Maybe that should have been our end goal. It's all 10s across the board. Maybe I should be running the AC-10. That's okay. We'll jump in and see what we can do. All right. So, what we're doing is we're going all the way... Well, I was going to say we're going straight there, but we don't have a straight there. So we'll go this side.
Informant indicates one of your target acquisitions is in this area. Probable location is marked on your map.
We're just gonna have to roll through this first group. Is that how I'm gonna do it?
Aircraft spotted.
No. Oh wait. I take it back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up the middle here. I think that's the ramp right there in front of us. We're going to go up the middle. We'll go take care of the heavy recon section first. Then we'll go across the south, hit that one, take the ramp up, and go north and try to hit the other one. And then we can end with the item we need. That's what we're going to do.
Spider.
Big kill confirmed.
Got it. All right, so that's our plan. And we'll be back when we have something else to shoot. I don't know if those are going to be important later on or not, but we're going to blow them up just in case they become active at some point in the future and start raining shells down on our faces.
Hostile spotted.
I'm going to go all the way to the top, and then we'll...
Target acquired.
I'm going to try to go all the way to the top if I can get around that one little rock. Oh, that was a mistake.
Enemy presence confirmed.
I guess there's kind of a ramp here.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right. I'm going to more or less just let them keep fighting. And I'm going to keep walking, because we got to get into that ring. And I'm not as worried about the spider chasing us.
Target destroyed.
Positioning on you, Commander.
All right, we're rolling in. Everybody's way back because they got fought. They were attacking a wasp and a spider. And
Target destroyed.
despite the fact that we should have killed them instantly, did not. Oops. 4. That's what I'm looking for.
Target destroyed. New target catapult.
All right. We've got a chopper up there somewhere. I can't see him yet, though, so he's just going to have to sit there.
Lance target engaged.
Oh, there he is.
Right on cue. Beetle on approach.
Good. All right. Oh, come on. Get him. Finish him. There we go.
Enemy destroyed.
Now we'll finish off this guy. What are we doing? We got some armor. LRMs are coming in. Is that everybody? Enemies in range. Where? Oh, so my thought is, we come here, you essentially beeline to this. You kill everything, you get this, and then you can run to your other two. But I've got enemies in range, but I don't know where. We might get hosed just because I can't find the enemies. I mean, there's nobody in range so far that I can see. I don't know what they're talking about.
New target charger.
There are no enemies nearby.
Target acquired.
Oh, unless it's that tank? I mean, he's not particularly nearby either, but okay.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right, let's get back in there. Oh, there's an enemy. Well, but didn't he just come up? Isn't that the one we saw a second ago? Ah, this is annoying. This one needs some work.
Explosion imminent. Your target is about to crit, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target
Let's see, is that good enough? And capture paused enemies in range.
Needed.
Target acquired.
I mean, this range is just stupid. If these are the ones that are in range, and they're absolutely nowhere near our ring here. Yeah, this one I think we did right, and we're just getting hosed. I don't know. I do not see enemies in range. I mean, what is the range?
Target destroyed.
Still enemies in range. Where?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemies in range.
Target is down.
Yeah, I have no idea. We might end on failure because, as far as I can tell, there's no enemy. There's somebody way over there.
It's no use, Commander. The day's lost. Evac to the dropship and let's get out.
At no point did we have... I don't know what happened there. I think this one's just broken. I don't know. I mean, we should have numerous times in the past. You know, you get things cleared out to about 100, 200 out, you're fine. And in that one, it seemed like it didn't matter. I wonder if there's a turret somewhere that didn't pop up. So it never showed up on our radar, but it triggered that. I wonder if we needed to do like just a walk around the outside of the circle completely rather than walk through the circle. That's my guess. I think that one we got hosed on. I'm just gonna say it. I think we got fucked on that one. I think we did just fine, but there was just no way to do it. So he may need to go back and take a look at those heavy recon. I thought in the past it was me, and I did successfully do a few of these using this strategy in the episodes you're not going to see. But yeah, that's a little frustrating. Demolition, multi-mission. Raid versus Kurita? How about that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. We'll try to get one more mission in. I hate for us to be completely just... Battlefield. It's for Davion. I don't care. It's a battlefield mission. I love battlefield missions. Let's do this one. We get 2 salvage. We're just taking... You know what? We're just going to put it in repair. 230 is the limit. We're way over that. We'll take something fun here. You know, this is essentially a 60-ton-ish. You know what? Let's go Shadowhawk. Quick draw. And that leaves us 50. I don't know that we have a 50. I think it's going to be another Vulcan. Honestly, this is my favorite one. I don't think he does as well, but I see that AC2 just working. And so that's what we're going to go with. And we'll ready up, and hopefully we'll succeed in our first Davion mission. And we'll see how that goes. That's the end. You know we've sold out for a love of money when we start taking missions for Davion. So that pretty much tells you that we're over. It's time to retire when we take missions from Davion.
Reactor online. Sensor.
I didn't even look to see who we're against.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
All right, people have dropped.
Target acquired.
Got some big boys in there.
Likelihood we'll find one of our hidden assets on this mission. I've marked the possible location for it on your map.
Okay. I'm not worried about it, to be honest.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
First one down.
Star dropship above.
Target acquired.
Eats a thing. Oh, but he gave us his back. can't really see what's going on here. I'm going to go to night vision here for a second because I'm really struggling. How's that thing still up? How much infrastructure does he have? Has anybody been shot? Run away, run away! Oh, this thing is awesome. I do love these missions, but this one might be getting... I can't believe this is a 230. Like, everything they've dropped so far has been an assault mech, right?
Target acquired.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 2. I see a heavy in there somewhere.
Target acquired. Missile.
That was a big explosion. Nice kill, Commander.
Whoops. I shot our own dude. Sorry about that quick draw. I just smacked you in the face with a bunch of...
Commander kill. Wait for it.
Back out. Run away. That Zeus has taken some damage.
Near target Thunderbolt.
Ah, that's the heavy.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright. Heat's an issue. Let's lose a little bit. See if we can come back around on the Zeus.
Target destroyed.
There's a champion here somewhere.
Champion.
CT. Come on, we just need to hit his flips.
Target destroyed. Target
Woo! Alright, medium laser, large, LRM. Okay. You know, I'm going to ignore him for a minute. I'm going to see if I can go get our item. I don't know if I need to run back to the ship at the end of this. Or if this is... I don't remember if they end. B, what's our... We gotta go a little ways.
destroyed.
Did they get him? Oh, now we get the second wave.
Spotted.
Oh, that's right. I might be in trouble, depending on where this wave comes in from.
Target acquired.
I might be hosed. Yep. And we'll hop this. Use those jump jets to good effect. Everybody else is running in. LRMs are landing around us. Shenzing is killing people like he's supposed to. Let's grab this.
That hidden asset should be close, Commander. Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. That must be the salvage crate. Beginning pickup operation.
Back in the cockpit here. Where did that...
Dead.
Whoops. That was way too many missiles. Whoops.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Try to use the lasers a little bit more.
Target acquired.
What are we down to? 17 of 30 so far.
Target destroyed.
That one appears to be the closest.
Tango down!
Target destroyed.
Okay, we're just gonna step on you.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right. We got one behind us. Oh, up. Let's get this one before we run too far back.
Ammo drone. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
And there's three back over here. Okay.
Tango down.
Target destroyed.
Somebody got it.
Target acquired.
One there.
Target destroyed.
One there.
Jump jet fuel low. Target destroyed.
Where's the there's the last one over there. Okay.
Target acquired.
Did it get him? Proceed to evac. All right. Well, we ended with a success. Success for the Davions, but a fun success. We don't have a lot of armor left, but they didn't get into structure anywhere. We used most of our. Okay, let's. We don't want to count missiles. We had a touch over 100 left. I think that went well, and I think that was a fun, time back since the DLC dropped. I hope you guys are still enjoying MechWarrior 5 as much as I am. This is a game that I can just come back to, even while we're recording this, and I've got all these other games. This is one that I find I still keep playing. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll be back when there's some new modded goodness for me. In the meantime, if you are a MechWarrior fan and you see it before I do, make sure you drop a message in whatever video you see, and let me know. Let me know what's going on. And we'll try to jump back into some MechWarrior as soon as we've got some more content to show off, all right? As always, let's go ahead. Actually, before we get to that, let's see what type of salvage we got, if anything. We got that. There was a Zeus and a Champion, neither of which helps us, but we'll go to take an AC-20, and let's see, what can we get that's only one? How about an LRM-10? There we go. We did 1,100 damage. Nobody else really did crap. But that's okay. Hit continue. We did get that. We'll go ahead. We'll finish that one. We'll see. We get 3 medium rifles, some ammo. And we already find armor too. There we go. All right, guys. As always, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.